For me, I started late in the game. So it wasn't until my junior year, and I felt like my senior year, I had to make a decision because I didn't want to deal with another year of the phone calls, of the letters, of people popping up in my practices. And come on, dude. And people saying that, oh, you should go here, you should go there. Why do you want to go there? So when it came time to make that decision, it was hard. It was stressful. And I was alone because my parents didn't know. They didn't know this. They're from Jamaica. They didn't have all this recruiting stuff overseas. They don't have that. I love how to say overseas and it's an island. But my parents didn't have to go through that. They lived in Jamaica. But even though I had people around me to support me, but here's the thing, they can only do so much because the final decision comes from me. It was interrupting my sleep. I couldn't eat, but I still had to do the school stuff. I still had to play and practice. I still had to perform. But no one really knew how much of a battle, physically, mentally, emotionally, that this was, because I didn't want to make the wrong decision. I'm a people pleaser. I like to see people happy. I like to see, everyone just excited. That's what drew me into basketball. Hell, the first time I made a running layup, it was wonderful. Everybody was cheering for me. And I wanted to keep that going. And I just wanted my teammates to win. I wanted us to win the Catholic League Championship because of my teammates, because of my coaches, because people believed in me. People that didn't really know me believed in me. So I wanted to do it for them. And I did. Twice. But that was the thing. What did I do for me? I made the decision. Can I sit here and say that a lot of people didn't have a little voice in my ear? Yeah, there was voices in my ear. But I think what really pushed it was when the coaches came to my house and really we got to like 5 schools, got the top 5. And I remembered my top 3 was St. Joe's, Richmond, and Georgetown. And St. Joe's was the last one to come to the house. Georgetown was the first, then it was Richmond, and then it was St. Joe's. And I had Pat Knapp. He was a great person. I loved him. But I just didn't know about Georgetown. I didn't know too much about Georgetown, even though I did a little bit of research, but not much. I just didn't know. So whatever I didn't know, I didn't feel. And whatever I didn't feel, I didn't connect with. But all I know is I like the coach, but there is something weird about Georgetown for me. So it was like, it wasn't my thing. So then the second one was when Richmond, and that's when the Gately's were the coaches then at that time. So this is in the 90s, people. Okay, it's been a while. And when they came with like videos and like projector. And I was like, what is going on? And there was just like a whole presentation. And I swear, because coach even asked me all the time, she's like, Audrey, why didn't you pick Richmond? And I was just like, it was just a feeling. It was just, I just didn't feel the connection. It was just a feeling for me. And, I remember when they left and my coaches, my high school coaches were there and they said, so what do you think, Aud? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. And she's like, well, why? I'm like, I just not feeling it. And it was just a feeling. Like, I've always used my intuition for however long as I've been existing on this earth. So why stop now, right? And it was just a feeling. But then the time when St. Joe's and I had Jim Foster, Coach Foster, Renee Shields, and Patty Coyle. And I will never forget that Coach Foster was sitting at the head of the table. I was sitting at the head of the table, which felt weird because I was using my dad's seat. So I'm sitting at the head of the table. He looked at me and he was just like, if you want to come to St. Joe's, you got to work. He was the only coach that said that. He understood the assignment. He understood me. It's not about the flash. It's not about the cars, the promises. Oh, we'll help pay your parents' mortgage. And oh, you'll be shocked and surprised what people want, what people will offer just to get you to be on their team. You'll be shocked. And you're thinking, oh, Audrey, that was the 90s, that was a different time. Really? Okay. Shocked. You will be shocked.